Hello everyone, and welcome back to Apple Trading Company. I'm not quite sure why I didn't get the star here. I think I didn't hit the OK button on the winning screen or something. I don't quite know what happened here, but I'll worry about it later. So, the heiress arrives. Something about off-world markets. Cool. You're ugly. Okay. When Grandfather establishes the asteroid mining belts, each venture was dirty and dangerous work. With safety in mind, he labored for years to shift to an automated workforce, self-piloting transports delivering shipments of platinum and other precious materials on a schedule. This was before the Great Collapse. The mining syndicate represents our efforts to ensure continued operations well. Governments formed a response to the cratered economy. We scrambled to convert our robotic workforce back to a human one, despite the hazards and wasted investments in order to just comply with the new standards. I've decided to make my mark here on Mars by establishing our own food production. Soon we will be able to supply our asteroid miners with a more affordable food supply than that can be obtained from sources on Earth. Okay, starting with 0 resources may present something weird. We get to pick anything? We have to build 4 wind turbines, construct a pleasure dome, off-world market, ship 300 units of anything, make $300 of profit. Run out of water, you lose. $10,000, you lose. 7 souls, you lose. We can buy power food fuels, buy all the things. We start with nothing, no resources, lots of money. Okay, well, we can buy steel. Anastasia is an independent operator, so choose the HQ type that suits your strengths. Don't delay construction of your off-world market, or you may run out of time to make the required shipments. Yeah, that's actually a good point. You have to ship 30,000, so that is a time period. Let's see here. I would expect food to be expensive. It's not, given that, but that's okay. We'll just, things start cheap anyway. It's fine. Start off with a lot of money. No water. We start off with no water. We start off with 0 water, which is interesting because if we run out of water, we lose the game. Thusly, one of our initial claims will probably have to be water unless we go with robotics. I mean, if we could go with robotics, that'd be fine. Is there anything else that's sort of weird here? It's just food things. Robotics kind of looks really good because of the whole water thing. Robotics is good at getting up to those upgrades quickly, in general. Everything else seems relatively reasonable. We do have goon squads, so we don't really need the scientist goon. Let's see. The situation is kinda a little bit weird. Okay, we have combo tiles. So that's good. That's a thing. That's a thing. Let's see. Garage modules consume power instead of life support. Also more power. There's a price floor on power. Okay. So, so there is a lot of water here. So it's not like, there's a lot of good spots here. Science could work here very well. Scavenger could work. I mean, that's kind of an ugly spot, but Scavenger could work too. Over here, I could see, another Scav could work over there too. Let's see, what's the silicon situation? It's all in this corner? Of course, it's, no, there's some right there. There is no, nothing. We can mule. Let's see, we can buy steel, we can buy chemicals, we can buy fuel. We cannot buy electronics. We cannot buy glass. And we do not get any extra claims. So if we went with electronics, we would have to get carbon and silicon and make electronics, which is a pain. Of course, if we went with any of the other things, we have to get oxygen to make glass, and that is a pain. Although we can actually buy the oxygen, so it's not that much of a pain, I suppose. But we also have to worry about the whole water issue. course, we, you know, kind of want water anyway. It's like, but, if we go robotics, we go up here, we'd mule almost immediately, get the carbon, get some silicon coming in so we can hit the upgrade button at some point in the future. What I don't really like about it is the whole not quite having, like only 3 claims, and it's, there's a little bit of ugliness there. Again, we'd want to really upgrade fast, just because we do want to get there fast. And the question is, because if we have to get glass, and like it's just kind of nasty. It really is. One claim has to be on aluminum, because we can't buy aluminum. Period. Just it has to be that way. Having to make, again, being on a time limit and having to make the glass and or the electronics makes things strange. Like, so this scavenger is if I have 1 carbon on. I just don't found there. Why would I found there? That's like dumb. Much better, maybe. Notice that all the carbons. There are no high carbons. No. It's all mediums, which I suppose makes some sort of sense. Ah, man, I don't know. I could go here. That doesn't get any silicon though, so I'd have to meal in silicon if I went with that. The nice thing about science, if I went here, is I could go bip bip zip and then lose to water. Well, I could always meal the water, I suppose. I don't really want to meal water. You know, I can just say, you know, just for the sake of argument, I can buy the steel. I don't need. I don't need to go steel on level 1. Let's see, you're eating chemicals. I don't need to go steel on level 1. I don't. It's just strange and weird to say, but I don't. Or I don't need to go carbon on level 1? That seems dumb. Let's go scavenger, not go carbon on level 1. Let me think about that. No. It would work. I mean, if I went like silicon, aluminum. I just hate shipping so far. Again, I could, if I went robotics in the corner, I could. I really like the triangle. Like, I just really like the triangle. Combo tiles, steel, easy access to wind, silicon, carbon, not too far away, water, not necessary. And general, you know, generally cheap and fast upgrades, right? So many things. I'm not sure. Anyway, I've been dawdling too long for here. I could like start here and then have my water and then just go aluminum, iron. Again, I have no silicon. I'd have to get the silicon coming in. This, of course, is nice because I don't know. I have to have a lot of steel in order to get to the off-road market. Especially if I'm science. If I go expansive, I would need less. Is there any? there's some high tiles. Yeah. Expansive would require less steel for that big, important, and very, very scary off-world market. Robotics just gets there also faster. Actually, expansive here would actually be pretty good. Maybe? I could get some very serious steel production without too much I just need to get this. I could, like, if I went here with expansive, right? I could go. I get extra claims, which is nice. And the off-world market is cheaper, which is nice. And I have nice water right next door. I have to get that water immediately. Not really immediately, but more like. Again, I have to get some glass production. So I could go like. I could go silicon water, and then cycle the water into glass, and then just have all the steel because I can buy it, because I start off with a lot of money. Does that work? Does that make sense? Does that seem... Is that insane? Then I have my... I want to try it. I do need to remember that I do need an aluminum tile. Alright. My plans have been good for everyone's business on Mars, and they'll help cement the success of the colonies. Unfortunately, my family name comes with serious baggage, and is, to be completely honest, some of that distrust is well-founded. Everyone will need to do business with us, but do not mean that they will like to do so. Make sure to watch my back. Thank you for the warning. Okay. So, we do need an aluminum tile. You know, I could have also found it expansive up there, huh? And silicon tile. And water tile. And we are going to... it's pretty expensive, but... we'll see how this goes. We'll swap this into our glass kiln.
A scavenger HQ has been founded. A scientific HQ has been founded.
So, that's nice. You guys are going to do that.
An expansive HQ has been founded.
Alright, you go expansive up there. That's fine. That's fine. You can do that. I did kind of, you know, a little bit of a crater here, but it's okay. It's okay. So we have our silicon that we need. So we have, you know, some water stockpile. We do not lose immediately upon upgrading, which is always nice. So this should allow us to simply trickle in the silicon, trickle in the glass, and get us to our upgrade. And it's half as expensive because I am stupid. We need to buy up the oxygen apparently. So this runs. Okay. This is... It's a little slower than I'd like it to be. Because, you know, I only have the one. But, again, if I didn't do this, like, I'd be getting the mules...
The black market is online.
And that's, you know... a little slow. just I don't like how slow that is. Okay, but I think I will pick up this mule so that I can let's hit the upgrade. Get 4 claims, which is nice.
A scavenger HQ has been upgraded.
Let's bring in some of this. Let's go. No. Let's actually... For now, let's actually mule this and... Alright, let's get some oxygen.
and expansive HQ
We
has
do
been
need to be
upgraded.
very cautious about the whole water supply issue, but we should be fine. Anyway, so with the mule, we can get our... okay. We should be able to get our glass
black market
before
is
we run
open
out of
for business.
or before we're out of water here. For our next upgrade, at least, and then we can go. I suppose I really kind of want even more glass. Can we get our upgrade before we lose? It'd be cutting it real
Scientific
close
HQ
here, I
has
think,
been upgraded.
which is too bad. Too bad. Too bad. Too bad. Glass. We have our glass. We just need our steel, which we would need to buy. Let's see here. 15K. It doesn't really help. I would need $7,000-ish, which I don't really have. What's making money right now? Not much, honestly. There is something to be said for holding money in chemicals, which I didn't do, which I could have done and might have been smart. What to do? I don't have to swap into water yet. I would like to keep the glass kiln going as long as I can, I suppose. We might be able to get there. Especially since someone just bought a lot of carbon to put down a winter bud. So we can actually just go ahead and boop. Hit the upgrade. Water is going to become a serious issue very fast. So we're going to actually claim this tile and then put the water pump there. What this does is it just allows us to start building that instantly. Just for a fewer seconds on the construction. And then we can think about... we're going to want another mine. We're going to need another iron mine. We're going to need it. And then we could go for a glass. We have the silicon for it, that's for sure. Let's see. Is there anything that makes a lot of money right now? Fuel, honestly. But I kind of want to like a little bit of a water stockpile before going into that. And more upgrades faster also seems reasonable. So we'll go with this. We should get this water pump down before we lose the game, if you would please. Keep our glass kilns running. Okay, yep, so now we're making water. It's good. We are making glass. That is good. We have an extra claim that I'm kind of curious about. Okay, whatever. I have an extra claim. There might be something said for getting an actual carbon tile. It's close. I'm going to need to build electronics and glass. So, fine. We'll just get it. Alright, well, I mean, chemicals are going to look like they're going to make money after the electrolysis reactors. So, slow down strike on the power buildings. That makes sense, I suppose. Ignoring power because I'm dumb. Let's see. We need to buy up some oxygen, please. Thank you. We could consider swapping these out. I don't want to, though. What to do? Because, like, I have enough. Let's just get to our upgrade here. Need this aluminum shipment to come in, and we can get there. What? Why is this green? That's kind of a little scary. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, we have our upgrade, which I think we will go ahead and take. There is something you said about power right now. Power is pretty good. Do need a little bit of aluminum to come in for that. Let's see if I can... I do also want to get down some reactors. So there's our reactors. We also now have money for wind turbines, of which I need 4, which is an awkward number. Because, well, groups, if you will. Okay. So we should be keeping these online. We have ample water.
Scavenger
We have
HQ has been upgraded.
Pirates. I hate those
fuel
filthy
coming
bandits.
in. Our aluminum, of all things, is being pirated. I do not care.
A scientific HQ has been upgraded.
Off-road market might be a thing that we want to build at some point. This is weird, I know.
An expansive HQ has been upgraded.
Let's see. We're getting really close to our debt limit, which is a little bit scary. And by a little bit scary, I mean actually very scary. As in, actually, I'd really rather not hit the debt limit and lose the game. Well, someone just bought... I suspect it to go on some of these power buildings over here. Okay, we're power, it's, yeah, we're getting close. We're fine. Can't sell my silicon since I'm using that. Most of my debt is coming from the food situation. I just need to... Oh, well. Yeah, there's that thing. There is that thing. That is a thing that I suppose can happen, huh? Well, you know, that's what I'm. Yeah, that's just kind of annoying because I could get there easy. And just whatever. Okay. Power price did get really up there. You know, the combo tiles are actually really good for the whole being expansion. It's a good spot. I start with some iron. I start with some aluminum. It's like sort of like a if I actually go like that, I can't go with 1 aluminum per second. That's just not enough. And of course, you know, like if I go like there, actually, I really like that. I think if I go there and be like, yep, warnings, get some aluminum and some iron straight flat away. It does, you know, there is the whole water situation, but we should be able to mule in the water initially, I think. Because we did get the mules down before we hit level 2. So, I think, let's see, I think the silicon tile is, let's see, 2.2 fuel versus 1.2 fuel. So it is a little bit farther away, but it also has more. So we'll go like that. And then I could actually just go double for now and then swap 1. And I don't really want to swap these into... Fine. We'll go with this, and we'll buy as many chemicals as we possibly can. Because Colony's eating a lot of chemicals, so let's put all our money there.
HQ has been founded. A scientific expansive HQ has been founded.
So we are going to have to be a little bit mindful of what these guys do here, but we'll see. This does get us our aluminum in here much quicker. Did this drop? Or am I just insane? Alright, well, whatever, it's fine. Anyway, we need... Wait, we'll let our silicon come in. We'll swap. We can actually swap both of these to... Oh, that's just, like, on a scale of 1 to nasty, that's just, like, real bad. I'm gonna actually swap this one into the glass, and then see if I can subsist off of this by just by having so much more aluminum. Like my aluminum production right now is double of what it was in previous. So yeah, we'll swap this out. We should have sufficient aluminum for our purposes. So our silicon is now in the bank. So let's go ahead and demolish this, sell out a little bit of chemicals, buy a little bit of this, and get a little bit of a glass kiln going down. Okay. Still making some of this. And then we'll start mealing up the water as soon as we are allowed to. Should probably buy back into that. I should probably sell out of that and buy a little bit into that. Not that much. Okay, something like that.
The black market is online.
And now we need our mule to get our water coming in. We can also mule up some carbon for the sake of wind turbines, for the sake of all the things that we need carbon for. Yeah, I like that idea. We'll do that. Just get it going. Just get it going. So we're going to get our glass here, and then we should be able to hit the upgrade button
A scavenger HQ has been upgraded.
As soon as we get our 20 glass. We have a lot of iron, which is nice. We have a lot of iron. There's our 20 glass. Let's go ahead and sell out of our chemicals. Buy up our steel. Hit the expand. Have our expand. And now we need some steel production, for sure. Luckily, we did get our first shipment of water, and I wasn't paying attention to that. Haha, it would have been silly and fun if I just lost that way. So, what? Triple steel mill, and maybe even another... I could go with, like, another glass kiln. I have a little bit of silicon right now. And it would be... Don't really have anything to... Wait a second. Yes, do. I have a large iron stockpile, so we can run with this for a little while. We'll run for it at least till the next upgrade. The mule should hopefully be sufficient water production for our purposes. Can I like click on you to see how much water you're bringing in? It's cute. It's fine. There we go. Oh, look at it go. It's so cute. Bring me water. Yeah, see, plenty of water. Plenty of water. No problems. No problems whatsoever. Okay, so we're going to have oxygens that we have oxygen for the purposes of oxygen production. We have plenty of
The black market is open for business.
stuff. Let's see. Anything we want to black market? Not really. I could consider buying a goon for the sake of power production. It's not bad. Expansive does get cheap geos, which is nice. And geos are good units. Let's just buy up a little bit more oxygen here. We just need to sort of get the glass and steel that we need for our upgrade here. And they're making real good money, which is real nice. All of it. And there we go. Now we just need the steel. Aluminum production is a little bit subpar right now, but we'll rectify that with one claim there. We get 4 claims, so we can put 1 claim there, and then maybe we can go into some power. Power seems reasonable. Also, maybe an actual water tile. Strange, weird. I don't know how I think about that. Okay, we're building a geothermal plant over there. Not sure if I really want to bother attacking it. But I have the upgrade basically as soon as I want it. Of which I think I do. Oxygen is off. Fix that. Heavy upgrade. So, I definitely need to get more iron production. It's also going to increase my aluminum production for the sake of the next upgrade. And then we have some other stuff. I'm not quite sure how we have a whole 69 carbon. Not quite sure what happened there. I feel like something... I know what happened there. The mule got sidetracked by this something, and I think that sort of didn't necessarily glitch it. It just made it slightly awkward. Okay, but we do need to decide power or other things. Yeah, I mean, can't quite get there, huh? Cannot quite get there. Alright, well, let's let things run for a few more seconds. I think I do want to get down to geothermal here, and then we'll just go like double power because the power money is the power money right now. So there's our that. We can get one of these and get some oxygen so that these keep running. Some not food, oxygen, so these keep running. We have one claim left. What do I want to do with my final claim? Honestly, probably another wind turbine. With once the carbon comes in, of course, it's going to take a little while, which is slightly annoying, but understandable. Oxygen. So these keep running. That's really, really bad. Every time that happens, it's just wastedness, which makes a lot of sense. But yeah, whatever. Probably should get into geotherm, and then I really need to try to be patient here. 52. Plenty of water. For the moment at least. I will need water tiles at some point, I suppose, huh? Keep this running. Come on. That's really, really kind of annoying that this carbon is just
a scavenger
not in
HQ
sync.
has been upgraded.
But it's fine. So our aluminum production is a little slow,
HQ has been
which
upgraded.
is a little bit too bad. I suppose I can always, assuming I can keep my glass online, at some point I can transition out of the glass and into more of something else. It wasn't really.
An expansive HQ has
The
been
black
upgraded.
market
Oh,
is
expand.
online.
That's fine. That's nice. Oh, we can black market again. I don't really like your reactors. You're going into steel mills. I don't like these reactors. I don't really feel like blowing them up, though. Fire oxygen. Anyway, we're actively paying off the debt ever so slightly, so that's good. And now I will be paying it off ever so slightly more. These aren't really actually that great wind turbines, huh? It's like, together they're just another geo. I could have just put the geo down, but I need the wind turbines to actually win the game, so, I mean, decisions, huh? Anyway, we're starting to approach the amount of aluminum that we need in order to do the upgrade here, which will be nice, because I can upgrade. I have lots of steel, which is good, because I'm going to need it. Okay. I don't have to buy anyone out. I have to do anything silly like that. Okay. And they moved my thing around. My meal. Actually, I think the meal's dead now. Rip meal. Okay. So the question is, farms or reactors? That's what I'm sort of thinking about. First, water. Annoy the sound out of this guy. And then, I think you go farm triangle. We have a lot of glass. Don't have a lot of carbon. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go front triangle. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. That'll be some good money. It technically is, you know, $1 less than the water, but it's more like, you know, I mean, power is a thing, but whatever. Okay, we have the glass for our upgrade, which is nice. We have
Scientific HQ has been upgraded.
aluminum for the. We didn't have the aluminum for the upgrade, however. We are going to want to. We should be fine here, right? We should be totally fine and not going to lose because you're shipping my last bits of water before the water shipments arrive. Okay, we're good. You know, I'm not losing as much by having these bounce off and on as you might think, due to the fact that we don't really actually have enough silicon to support these. I want to get 180 glass because that's how much glass I need in order to build the off-world, right? So, actually, what just happened? Alright, I got striked on the geothermal. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's not too bad. But yeah, I want to get the glass that I need so I can scrap out of the glass. And I already have all my farms down, and nothing else requires glass in the universe, so once I get 180 glass, I'll be able to scrap these. And I can sell out of all this, and now I suddenly have lots of money, so I'm going to buy one of these because I'm going to need it for the whole off-world thing. I can actually build the off-world... Well, no, I can't. You could build the off-world now if, you know... you have the electronics, which you don't. And you have to actually make the electronics because you cannot buy the electronics, which is too bad. Too bad, so sad. So we have 180, so I'm going to abolish this. I'm going to buy some more of this. Another mine down so I can get to my friggin' aluminum better. This is going to give us a lot of extra iron, so I could scrap this for something else. I could also sell this for water. Eventually, probably electronics, honestly. But, yeah, sure, fine. Sure. You're kind of a useless tile right now, actually, aren't you?
The black market is open for business.
I could mule in carbon. Do I want to mule in the carbon? Like, can I afford to get away with that? I think I actually want an actual tile, but for now, I think, sure, fine. Yeah, we'll just mule in some carbon. Sure. Sure. Okay. Desperately need our aluminum to get in here so we can hit this upgrade, which will get us down, swap this out for different tile. And probably we'll get some reactors down over here. Yeah, I'm gonna need the carbon for the reactors, right? So there's our upgrade. Let's go ahead and hit it. So we're gonna go ahead and demolish you. Get some nice reactors down. We will need more water to feed those reactors, so we'll go ahead and get that down too. We'll go ahead and sell this off for our big monies, and then we'll round it off with electronics to hit our quota of 100 whole electronics that we need in order to
Pirates.
here.
I hate those filthy
So we'll swap these into
bandits.
wind turbines in the future, but for now, this is fine. We're making some pretty good money. I think I want a carbon tile. I kind of don't want to ship it, though. Like, that's kind of nasty, actually. Fine. Put one down.
The black market is online.
Apparently there's water issues that people are wondering about. We're gonna actually goon this, because there are nukes, and if I were smart, and water was actually this high,
An
I would
expansive
be
HQ
blowing
has
that
been
up.
upgraded.
So we're gonna turn one of these off just to keep the water supply from accidentally running out. We have a lot of extra, you know, that's expensive. And I shouldn't have done that. We're fine. Almost there to our 60 electronics that we need. Oh, we also need a pleasure dome. Whoopsies. We'll just build next to our base. It's fine. It's suboptimal, but it works. It works. It works. It works. Okay. 87. I really don't like how low this is getting. Why is this so low? I don't...
The black market is open for
I mean...
business. Pirates. I hate those filthy bandits.
Whatever. It's fine. We're okay. How are we doing here? We need to build our offload now that we can. We have all of our steel. We probably don't need too much more steel, so let's go ahead and load it up and put that there. Seems fine. We also probably don't need aluminum too. I could have gotten rid of that. Let's see. These look tasty as far as money-making concerns are. I don't really have the carbon for it too much, but let's see. We also need things. Well, we need a little bit more electronics, and then we can get our pleasure dome, getting our offload down. I hope we don't run out of time here. It takes 60 seconds to launch. We should be fine. We are getting close to the debt stick. There's no reason for me to have debt, actually, since, well, there's just no reason for me to have debt. I am tempted to, like, cycle these into chemical labs. I don't really need the iron. I don't really need the aluminum. So, sure. And then...
A scientific HQ has been upgraded.
I can honestly, these really aren't making much money. I mean, they're making some money, I suppose. It's not quite as much as this needs to be. Ha 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 ha. What to do? What to do? What to do? Okay. Would glass be better? I could cycle these out into. Well, I mean, we need wind turbines and a thing, but I need more electronics before I can do that. So we'll keep them around for now. Okay, our off-world is nearing completion. Very good.
The black market is on site. Our fortune awaits.
See, of all things, steel is the shipment. Okay. We're gonna pick up another goon just for safekeeping. We now have our pleasure dome, which I suppose we can build. And then I don't really need these anymore, so we need more carbon. We need more carbon. We'll get the carbon eventually. Don't need these. I need to build the wind turbines. Is basically what I'm thinking right now. I guess I didn't really need to blow those up so soon. But I get some very nice looking money. It's nice. Let's see. There's a lot of things making a lot of money right now, which is a lot of nice. Alright, let's see here.
The pleasure dome is completed. I wonder what
shipping?
goes on in there.
Ship! Why aren't we shipping? Do you need me to buy the fuel for you? You need me to buy the fuel for you.
The black market is open for business.
That's really annoying and slows us down. Can I, just... I need the actual steel for it. Alright. 3 launches are queued. Which means I shouldn't lose the game. Which is good! Not losing the game is good. We're gonna go ahead and just turn these off to get the carbon in here just a little bit faster. One more. Ow. Actually, let's see here. I need one more shipment anyway, so we'll just leave these on. And then we'll turn them off when we get down to, fine, close enough, whatever. So first shipment is off.
Off-world shipment launched. Look at all the money.
These can now turn on, so I don't need any of that stuff ever again. We're fine on the water situation. We're fine on a lot of things. And pirate more water just because water's stupidly expensive for some stupid reason. Lots of money. We have 300k. Still the best shipment by far for some strange reason. We can turn this back on since we have extra water production. It's fine. And now we just sit back and we win the game, I'm pretty sure. As long as we don't, run out of time here, which we shouldn't. We really shouldn't. So I should be good. Woo! We did it! Sell. Don't.
Launch affirmative. What
These are actually losing money. We'll blow them up.
The black market is online.
I'm sure what to replace them with, if anything. I guess. Maybe. It doesn't really matter. We made money. All we need to do is wait for the shipment to go off and we win the game. Okay, there we go. So, let's make sure we actually manage to click the complete mission button or something like that here. And then, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, please win the game. Yeah, we did.
Successful off-world shipment. Make room for the profits.
We can finally afford to send food shipments to our mining operations. Not only do we save fuel, food, and time spent in transit, but we also avoid paying those onerous Earth export tariffs. Won't they be disappointed to learn that good old-fashioned capitalism has ended their price gouging of asteroid-based mining operations? It's quite an education seeing how well a colony can form. I think I'll invest in a settlement located somewhere in the asteroid belt. Oh, that's just fine, sir. Alright, well, bold plans from the Sir Initiative. Okay, well, that's cool. Well, there we go. With that, I didn't actually mean to hit this button, but we'll see what that is in the next episode. Talk to y'all later.